Welcome to my channel, Custom Camper Adventures. It's a beautiful morning here in the South Wales Valleys, and this is where my adventure begins. Hello, my name's Ian, and I've created this channel, Custom Camper Adventures, to document the conversion of my 2017 L1 H1 Transit Custom into a camper van. I'll be assisted by the beautiful Kerry. Hi, Kerry. And although I did want to document the whole journey from the start, due to some various issues, whatever, haven't got around to doing all the beginning parts. Like, for example, I fitted new roof bars, stripped out the bulkhead, which you can probably see behind me, and had the windows fitted, but I didn't get to really document all of that. Anyway, I'll show you the van. First job I did was removed the folding Transit Custom roof bars. Although people love the factory Ford fitted ones, I don't actually find them very good because you can't attach a lot of things to them. Also, the van had a lot of bungs in the roof, and the original bungs are basically factory fitted, painted over. Over time, they shrink a bit and they just have a crap seal. So I've replaced all the bungs with new ones and sealed them all with Sikaflex just to be sure. And this is my van. She's a 17 plate, so pre-facelift. Bought her as a works van a few years ago when I was self-employed, but I'm not self-employed anymore, so I don't have to. I use it as a car because I enjoyed driving it so much. Yeah, she's a lovely colour. There is a slight bit of damage to the front valance where somebody has gone into me when I was parked and then drove off. But yeah, as you can see, I've already had the windows fitted and they look lovely. Oh yeah. On this side, which will be the side where the cooker is, I'm going for a bit of a conventional layout with the furniture. So there will be a cooker and a sink in this side. I thought best to have an opening window. So we have a sliding window here. One thing also I did do, which I may upload the footage for, I don't know, I'll have to have a think about that. But I got a double swivel plate to put these on a swivel. The passenger seat is a double one. Excuse all the dog here. I'll introduce you to them another time. But they sent me the wrong plate. They sent me the one for the long wheelbase Transit. And annoyingly, turns out I can't use a bloody camera. All thumbs, that's my problem. I somehow managed to switch it off just as I was about to explain what I was doing. What I was going to say was I bought a double swivel base for the passenger seat, a crash tested one. And unfortunately, they sent me one for the wrong van. They sent me one for the long wheelbase Transit. The holes were close enough where it looked like it should fit, but they were far enough apart that it wouldn't. And the short wheelbase and long wheelbase have different bolt arrangements. So it does give the option, it does say you need to cut some of the bolts that come out of the chassis if necessary. And of course, because it wasn't fitting, I assumed it was necessary, so I cut the bolts. Although they are sending out the right plate now, yeah, I might have cut the bolts too short, but that's a problem for another day. Anyway, to catalogue what I'm going to be doing moving forward, obviously I'm going to be doing videos on any work I'm doing on the van, but I'm also going to try and put together some videos of like my plan, my list of everything I've bought and why I've bought it, and anything I've had to work out along the way. Like, for example, take the electrics, probably one of the biggest spends in any van conversion. There are a lot of places out there who offer a service, and they'll give you with your order like a folder with step-by-step instructions, everything worked out for you. And that's all good and well, but you do pay a premium for that. I priced up one of these well-known sites that do that versus where I got my stuff from, and the difference was close to £1,000. So I'm not paying £1,000 for a folder I'll use once. I do work, I'm not an electrician, but I am a commercial industrial gas engineer, and I do a lot of work with electronics in that. So it's not beyond my ability. But yeah, I'm sure I'll make some mistakes along the way, but that's part of the fun of a conversion. Right, as to why I'm doing it. I'm at a dog park today with the mother-in-law and the missus. It's a pretty cool dog park. It's got agility courses and stuff like that. As you can see, it's got all sorts of weird and wonderful stuff here. God, I want to jump in there. We've never been here before, and I think that personifies the reason why we're converting the van. It'll be nice to actually just be able to jump in and go somewhere we've never been before. We don't really holiday abroad or anything like that. Most of our holidays are UK or staycations, whatever you want to call them. I think it'd be nice to just be able to go wherever we want on a whim and just see somewhere new. Roll up, enjoy a sunset. You know, it kind of romanticizes the dream, but let's be honest, that's why we all do it. Oh, Mabel coming to visit me. Mabel! Not very social, is she? Ah, she's a lovely dog. Hey, Mabel. There we go. Nope, she's off again. But yeah, also I thought, doing a conversion, I thought, how hard could it be, you know? I'm pretty good with my hands, and I thought it would be, you know, something I can just plod along when I've got some spare time. You know, I'm not gonna get in anyone's way. I'm not gonna cause any problems at home. It's gonna be nice and easy to do. I've slowly taken over the house with all the stuff for the van. Yet more van stuff. Yet more van stuff. Even more van stuff. Well, it hasn't quite turned out like that. As you've probably just seen, I've literally taken over the house with packages. I look at it all and I think, my God, how the hell is that going to all fit in the back of my van? And that's not everything either. I've still got to pick up the furniture. I've got so much stuff. And I don't know where it's all going. Well, it's clogging up the house at the moment. We had to move it all around to move furniture, and it's just heavy. It's a pain. And the missus is cursing me. But no, it'll all be worth it in the end. So yeah, watch this space. Till next time.